I'm Jennifer from the Family Community Health Science Department of Somerset County, and I am happy to be here with you on this Friday, and it's National Go Red Day, so I hope you're joining me in wearing red today to celebrate heart health awareness. So we're going to change things up a little bit and not actually make a recipe today, but we're going to talk for a few minutes about ways to reduce sugar in beverages. I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks that you might try to make some swaps in beverages that you are drinking or that you're serving to your family. When we think about heart health and risk factors, unhealthy diets is a huge risk factor, not only for heart disease, but for obesity. And according to the American Heart Association, the leading category source of added sugar in our diet comes from beverages. So how much are we actually supposed to get in a day? And I'll just hold up this teaspoon. For children over 2 years old and women, we're supposed to get no more than 6 added teaspoons a day. Men have a little bit of a higher allowance. Their recommendation is 9. So no more than 9 teaspoons a day for men, 6 teaspoons a day for children and women. And I just want to show you what that looks like and where you can find that on your food labels. So I have here an empty bottle of peach tea Snapple. Okay, so when we look at the label, I'll hold that up for you. You can see it says here carbohydrates, total sugars, and added sugars. The added sugars is 39 grams. Okay, there's 4 grams of sugar for every 1 teaspoon. So we divide 4 into 39 and we get 9 3/4 teaspoons. I want to show you what that looks like. So I have my teaspoon and we're going to measure out 9 3/4 teaspoons. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and almost a full teaspoon. So when you look at the visual, that's how much sugar is in 1 bottle of Snapple. Now you don't see this when you're drinking it because it's all dissolved, but that's how much sugar is represented in 1 Snapple. It's also the same amount in 1 can of Coke or soda, and very close in a serving bottle of Gatorade. So right there, that's exceeding our daily recommended of 6 teaspoons. That's almost 10 teaspoons right there in a drink. So you can see throughout your day, from breakfast, snacks, lunch, dinner, how much that added sugar plays a role in our daily diet. So what are your options? Okay, water is the best beverage that we can drink. Here's a tip. My daughter Nicole, she's joined me on the videos. This is her thermos. Okay, in the morning she fills it with ice, we fill it with water. She has it with her all day. She's refilling it, so she's staying hydrated, and this is her drink of choice for most times. Sometimes they do want juice. Okay, if your kids like juice, I encourage you to buy juice that says 100% juice. And be very mindful of this, because one time I was in a rush. I'm in the aisle, you see all the juices, all the flavors. I saw the 100%, I grabbed it. When I came home, it said 100% vitamin C. It wasn't 100% juice. So make sure that it says 100% juice, because this is super misleading, especially for kids. It might say fruit punch, it might say fruit drink, fruit flavor. That's not juice. So definitely look for the 100%. You can water it down a little bit with water or ice. So that's my recommendation for the juice, but number 1 is water. Milk is also a great source of calcium and protein, especially that growing children need. And this is a fun fact I wanted to share because I didn't realize, a lot of people didn't realize the difference between skim, 1%, 2%, and whole milk. That represents the fat content, not the sugar content. So there's the same amount of sugar in skim milk that there is in whole milk, and that's about 12 grams of sugar. 12 divided by 4 would be 3 teaspoons, okay? So just so that you're aware of that. There are options if you are maybe lactose intolerant or can't tolerate dairy milk. Almond milk that's unsweetened is a fantastic choice. That actually has a little bit more calcium than dairy. Excuse my dog. A little bit more calcium than Nicole, please. Than dairy milk, and it has no sugar in it. So I love smoothies are another great way to have a fun flavor beverage. Your kids, you can use unsweetened almond milk, add in all the fruits that you like, put it in a blender, and you have a great smoothie. That's a great snack. It could be a great breakfast. So experiment with the other milks that are out there and just read the label. Now, another drink favorite of mine is Seltzer. If you like the carbonation, right? I fill ice, you have the Seltzer, and what can flavor your Seltzer or your water? I have a few options here to show you. Okay, one of my go-tos is cucumber. You might not ever think of putting cucumber in your drink. Let me tell you, it's super refreshing. You just slice up cucumbers. I have these always in my fridge for snacks, and just throw it in your Seltzer or water. Super refreshing. You can also do that with strawberries. I'll slice up strawberries, maybe just put one slice in my drink. It gives it a nice fruity strawberry flavor. And then you have your classic lemons, oranges, limes. In the summertime when I'm growing fresh mint, I'll throw mint, maybe mint and a lime in my water or Seltzer. So you can have fun with the flavors. It's all natural and you're not adding any sugar to your drinks. So those are just some tips that I wanted to share with you, just to get you mindful about added sugar and where they are. I mean, they're hidden in foods throughout the day, but if we can focus on our drinks and getting away from, you know, prepackaged iced teas and Snapples and fruit punches and things like that, I just thought sharing that visual with you would be really helpful. So I hope you take those tips with you. And I wanted to let you know that yesterday kicked off our 4-part webinar on Love Your Heart. So we're going to talk about ways that you can reduce your risk factors over the next 3 weeks. And yesterday I gave an overview about cardiovascular health and talked about ways to reduce sugar in your diet. So look for that webinar. And once I get the link, I'll post it in the comments here, but it's going to be posted on our YouTube page and on our website. And if you're interested in finding more information about fats and cholesterol, that's going to be our webinar next Thursday at 2 p.m. So I will put those in the links in case you're interested in registering. The following week, we're going to talk about sodium. And the last week, we're going to talk about exercise and overall lifestyle factors. So happy Heart Day, happy Heart Month, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.